Hey guys, Ranger here, and welcome back to another video. And wow, I don't remember the last time that I wore this shirt right here. It's my Retro Wave Starlight Glimmer shirt. I don't remember the last time I wore it. But I wanted to. This is a video that I've been thinking about doing for a while now, but recently, just yesterday, I started. There was a video that was recommended to me from one of the Brony reactors. Before I start this video, there is a couple of things that I really want to say before I start. I am still a Brony. I never left the fandom. I'm still a Brony. I still love MLP. I know I haven't done anything. Like, I'm still a Brony. I'm still in the fandom. I know I haven't done anything. I know I haven't done anything MLP on the channel in a long time. And I'll talk about that in another in another video, because that will be longer than this one. But I want to say that I'm still in this fandom. I never left. I don't want anyone to think that I left the fandom or that I got over MLP and I stopped liking MLP. I haven't. I still love MLP. It's still one of my favorite shows. And I still love the MLP fandom. The Brony fandom. I still love it. I still care about this fandom. And I still care about the people in this fandom. And I'm still in this fandom. I never left. I'm still here. I've been a fan of MLP. I've been a Brony. I've been in this fandom since 2011, and I'm proud of that. I've been in this fandom since 2011, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of my time in the fandom, and man, there's so much that I can talk about the fandom and my channel and me and everything. There's so much I can talk about, but I can't do it all in this video because I have to split it up, really, because it's different topics and I don't want to jump from one thing to the next. But I had a video that was recommended to me, and it was from somebody in the fandom that I used to watch years ago, and I went to their channel just curious and saw that they also hadn't been active in like a year or two. The last video they had posted was like a year or two. And they're people that I remember watching years ago. People that inspired me to start doing what I've done on my channel. People like Alex Side Reacts, Big Rob, Andy Reacts, Blue Star Brony, Brony Monster, Apple Geek, Master Max, Equestria Reflection. And I started yesterday. I started going through some of those subscriptions of mine, And I started seeing that some of these people haven't done any. I knew that I knew that Alex side hadn't been active in quite a long time, um, and Big Rob hasn't done a video in. I mean, some of these. That's just some of the channels off the top of my head that I know of, and some of these haven't been active in like a year or more. And I still have the utmost respect for these guys. I mean, I remember whenever we were all, I remember feeling like I was the newbie. You know, I remember starting and feeling like I was the newbie. You know, here was people like, you know, like Apple Geek, Master Max, Alex Side, Big Rob, Andy Reacts, you know, and Equestria Reflection, and here I am, the new guy on the block, you know, and I just felt like pretty much like, you know, here was a party and here's everybody there already experienced, and here I am walking through, hi guys, you know, and you know, it was some of them that inspired me. You know, you guys, and I know you'll never ever watch this video, but if any of you do, guys, I really wish you the best in whatever you're doing today. I hope you guys are doing good. I really mean that. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're doing great. And I hope things are going well for you. You may have left the fandom. I respect that. I mean, I understand. I do. I'm glad that you kept all of your stuff up. And I ask that anybody please do the same, because I believe in preservation. And it doesn't matter what you've done in the fandom, be it, I believe, again, man, I have so much to say, so much that I could talk about. Oh man, without jumping from one topic to another to another. Oh man, but I do believe in the preservation of the stuff in the fandom, and you know, but man, I remember watching these guys, and in a way, it seems like so long ago, but at the same time, it just seems like it was just like last week. You know, like I still remember watching these guys, and we could comment on each other's videos, and I do a reaction to a new episode of MLP, and then I'd be checking out somebody else's reaction, you know, Big Rob's, Alex Side, Andy Reacts, and so forth. Oh man, I remember doing that, and oh man, it just, I know I sound crazy, and I know a lot of us feel the same way. You know, we wish we could go back to that. A lot of us do. If there was, I pondered to myself before, what, if there was any times in my life that I could go back in time to, what period would it be? And 2019 is the one time that I could say that I would love to go back to, because that's whenever I was able to go to BronyCon 2019, and that was the last good year in my mind. 2020 hit, and everything just went to crap. And I know there's been a lot of times that I myself have disappeared from my channel. This past time, it was several months. And again, I could talk about that in another video, but I mean, it was, to sum it up briefly, you know, depression, anxiety, trying to figure myself out, trying to push forward, try to figure out exactly what to do. And I think for too long I thought that I could go back, get myself back, go back to who I used to be before the depression and the anxiety. But I realize there's a lot of stuff that you can't. I know that I can't go back. None of us can. So the only thing you can do is move forward. And again, there's so many things I want to talk about. But it would take a few different videos to do it. Without droning on for so long. But like, I still, there's so many people that were in the fandom. Some people are still active, and that's great. Some people aren't anymore, and it's sad. And I think whenever I started going through some of those yesterday, and I started seeing some of those old channels that I used to, I followed, and I'm still subscribed to them, and I want to stay subscribed to them even if they never come back. Alex, Rob, Andy, Brony Monster, you guys, and more, you guys were big inspirations for me, and I thank you all for that. I really do. You guys were big inspirations for me to start my channel, and then so many other people in the fandom in general, I'm very thankful that God blessed me to start my YouTube channel and be in the fandom. I'm so thankful that God blessed me to be able to do that, and He deserves all the praise and the glory, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Him. And thanks to so many people in the fandom as well, because you inspired me. And I know you guys will never watch this, but I know there's been a lot of people too over the years in the fandom that have just left, never came back without a word, and some just deleted all their stuff, never looked back. But I have had, over the past couple of years, I think, a couple of people ask me, was I a brony or was I still a brony? And I always responded, yes. And that's the truth. I'm still a brony, 120%. I'm still in this fandom, if this fandom will have me. I know I've been away for so long, but I still love this fandom. I love the creativity in this fandom. I love so many things the fandom has done, and I mean, look at this. I mean, a fan, only a fan could do this. I mean, this is just, I have other shirts, of course, the ones that I wore during BronyCon 2019. I still have them right here, hanging up. And I keep them because they're precious to me. And I can look at each of those shirts, and I remember what day that I wore them 5 years ago. I remember what days that I wore each shirt. And then I have some like this one that I bought after, and I mean, my channel, my avatar is still my OC, a pony. My OC Ember, she's not just my OC, she's my channel mascot too. And I'm proud of that. I love my OC. And I'm proud of my OC. But I don't want people to ever think that I left the fandom, or that I don't like MLP anymore. I don't want people to think that, or that I got over the show. I don't want people to think that. I'm still in this fandom. I still love MLP. It's still one of my favorite shows. I still love the fandom, and I love the people in this fandom. And I love the creativity in this fandom, the imagination and the passion and the love that this fandom has shown. It's awesome. It's one of the things. There's so many things that I do love about this fandom. And my channel, I got my start with MLP, and I want my channel to be diverse. I want there to be different kinds of content on my channel, sure. Because I've said that I want my channel to be a reflection on me. There's more to me than just MLP. You've watched me long enough, you know I'm a Disney fan. I like SpongeBob, I like Scooby-Doo. Just to name a few. And there's more to me than just one thing. And I want my channel to be diverse in that it has lots of different stuff on it, which is a reflection upon me. But at its core, it's still MLP focused, because that's where my channel got its start, and that's where I want it to stay. I still want to be, I don't want there to be a moment where people don't call me a Brony YouTuber anymore. That's a name that I'm very proud of. That's a title, or like a thing that people call me that I'm very proud of. And a Brony reviewer, I still want to be that. And before some people start pondering, when am I going to watch the MLP5 movie? Again, that's something else I can kind of talk about in another video as well. There's so many things. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, there's so many memories that I have about, the earlier years of being in the fandom. So many things. Wow, I could talk about that too. But anyway, I have the utmost respect for all those people in the fandom, and Alex, Rob, Andy, and to all those others, Equestria, Reflection, and I know none of you will ever watch this video. I know none of you will. You've moved on, and I respect that. But I still respect you guys. And I still say thank you. Because a lot of you were the inspiration for me to start my channel. And I thank you guys for that. And I still love this fandom. I still love MLP. And I'm still in this fandom. And I remember back in 2020, after the show ended, I did a video saying how the fandom wasn't dead. And I said that in that video, that even if everyone else left the fandom, I would still be here. And I'm still here. And like I said, I know I haven't done anything MLP on my channel in a long time, but my profile pic has still been my OC over these years. It's always been. And I want people to take that as the cue that I'm still in this fandom. And I don't want to leave the fandom. I don't want to leave the fandom. I don't want to stop doing MLP stuff, because that's been a part of me too. That's been a part of my channel. It's been a part of me. And why would I leave? And I understand there are people that have moved on and started doing their own thing. I understand that. But if someone were to ask me, are you proud of your time in the fandom? Yes, of course. do you have any regrets? I have some. I have a few regrets. Things I wish I would have done sooner. Much sooner. Things I never did do that I wish I would have. And sure, there are people that I at one point communicated with that dropped off the face of the planet, and there were some people that I'd hoped to form a friendship with, and they just dropped off the face of the planet completely, and one just outright ended their friendship with me. And yeah, I can say that I regret trying to form a friendship with them and knowing that. I wish I would have not went that far with that and tried to make a friendship with them. I think everybody can say that they have regrets, some regrets on things, obviously, but regardless of what it is, not just MLP or the fandom. But I'm proud of the I'm proud and happy for the time that I've been in the fandom. And that's what I was going to say. I remembered something that I was going to say and then I forgot it again. I feel like when MLP ended, whenever MLP, FIM, or G4 ended back in 2019, the book that we saw close at the end of the episode was symbolic in that not only was it the show, not only was it that chapter, that book closing, but I feel like for a lot of us, it was also a book closing for us as well. And that's how I feel. Like, the person that I was and everything, my channel and such, I feel like that book, my book, closed with the book of MLP back in 2019. But it didn't mean things were over. It just meant it was time for some of us to start a new book, our own book, our next book. We've finished that one book and now we've put it on the shelf, and now it's time for us to start the next one. And I guess, oh my goodness, would you, Microsoft, stop. There. I don't need notifications, thank you. Jeez. I feel like my book closed then as well, and now I've been wanting to forge ahead and start a new book. Of course, 2020 and 2021 happened, and I haven't started on the new book yet, metaphorically. Am I starting on it now? I couldn't say. I don't want to say I am. I don't want to say I'm not. But I'm still... I don't want things to be over. Obviously. Lord willing not. And I know a lot of people have moved on. And there's a lot of people that... I remember there was one person that commented, and if I'm not mistaken, the comment still exists in the community section or in one of my videos. Someone said that when the show ended, they were leaving the fandom. And obviously, they left the fandom. They no doubt stopped watching me and everybody else that they used to know in the fandom. I think a lot of people, though, it's not just me, I think there are a lot of people who've, over the past few years, past 4 or 5 years, have really taken a toll on their mental health, and it's just been a thing of trying to rediscover themselves, you know. That's why I said it feels like so symbolic whenever I think about the book closing at the end of G4, because it felt like that was also my book, and I feel like for many of us it was our book. And now a lot of us are trying to write a new book and start ahead. You know, we're trying to start our own new book. And I'm still in this fandom, and I never want to leave. And some people can still say that, I mean, people have been saying since like 2014 that the fandom is dead, the fandom is dying. Those are only people who don't like bronies, who don't like the brony fandom, or they're people who once were bronies and they left the fandom, and now they're, for some reason, the idea of the fandom drying up brings them joy. For some other reason, because they're sadistic people. There are fandoms that aren't, sure, there are fandoms that aren't as active as they once were in their heyday. I mean, Kim Possible, Danny Phantom, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Fairly Odd Parents, just to name a few. But there are still, the fandoms do still exist. You can still find fan art, you can still find fan fiction. They still exist. Just because they're not as active as they once were doesn't mean that they're dead. The thing is, there are still people in this fandom, and there are still people, believe it or not, there are still people newcomers to the fandom today. Sure, there are those who turned away from the fandom whenever G4 ended because they didn't want to give G5 a shot. I want to give G5 a shot. I know it's not the same as G4. I don't expect it to be. I shouldn't expect it to be. I want to go into G5 with a complete open mind and know that it's not G4. It's not supposed to be. But I want to be as accepting as to G5 as I was G4. But like I said, oh man, I'm sorry I rambled off on so many different things, but like I said, that there's so many things that I could talk about, so many things I could say, but I better end this here. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. But again, I wanted people to know I'm still in the fandom. I've never left. I still love MLP. I still love this fandom, and I'm still here. I can't tell you, I cannot say that I'm going to be as active as I was prior to 2020. I want to be, but I can't make you that promise. There might be more times where I disappear for a few months or several months. I don't want there to be, but I can't tell you for sure what's going to happen. I can't say. I just hope that some people have understanding. But like I said, also know I'm still in this fandom. I love this fandom. I love MLP. And I don't want to quit. Like I said, I do still want my channel to be diverse, and there's different content on it, sure. But I'm still in this fandom. And I said it, I think back in 2020, and I'm saying it again. I'm here to stay. Because this fandom means a lot to me. MLP means a lot to me. And I'm still here. And I know I'm not the only one. A lot of other people have went through a lot of stuff over the past some years, and I don't want to think that some people physically aren't around anymore. I don't want to think that. But that may be the case. Some of the people that I followed before may not be living anymore. I don't want to think that, but it may be the case. But that's kind of whenever I kind of wanted to try to make this video, and I wanted people to understand that I still love the show, and I still love this fandom, and I don't want to quit. I don't want to leave the fandom. I don't know mental mentally or emotionally what's going to happen in the future. I do still want my channel to be diverse. I know there are people who follow me only for the MLP content. I know that. And there are probably people who quit because they thought I was done doing MLP content on my channel, and I don't want to quit doing that either. I want to have more MLP content on my channel. I do. Like I said, that's a story for another video. This thing's already almost 40 minutes long. Dang it. But I don't want to quit doing MLP stuff on my channel. I still want there to be MLP stuff on my channel. Of course, I still want there to be other stuff too, but I want people to understand I'm still Brony and I'm still here. And I'm proud of this. I'm proud of that. And again, I don't know, maybe I'm carrying the torch from the other people. The people that are not here anymore. Maybe it's up to some of us that are still here to carry that torch now. I don't know. But I know I'm still here. And I know people that I once followed, they're no longer here anymore. But I do want people to know I'm still a Brony and I'm still here. And I don't want that to change. But again, thanks again for joining me, and thank you if you sat through this entire ramble. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And let me know what you have to say, what you think. And again, I really want to say, Lord, thank you for blessing me with my YouTube channel and blessing me to be able to do videos, and blessing me to be in the fandom. And Lord, thank you for blessing me to be able to do the videos that I've done, and to be able to be a part of the fandom, and to be able to do this. Lord, thank you. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And I thank everybody else in the fandom that inspired me as well. And thank you for all the stuff that you've done in the fandom. But again, thanks again for joining me. And let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. But thanks again for joining me and for this ramble. But I kind of wanted to make this video and be real with you guys. And like I said, there's so much that I could talk about, but I'll end this video here. But again, thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care, God bless, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Later. Sparkling FM.